Quezon City today, where streets are generally free of litter and garbage, where waterways are regularly cleaned, dredged, and unclogged. And every citizen strives to do his share in the city's upkeep. Through diligence and perseverance, the city is being transformed into a model green city of the future. What does it take to be a green city of the future? One key component is effective solid waste management. This is the critical daily task of the city's Environmental Protection and Waste Management Department, or EPWMD. Quezon City, the second largest city in the Philippines, where more than 3 million people reside in an area of over 160,000 square kilometers. Home to around 60,000 registered business establishments, as well as numerous medical and educational institutions. With a growing population and increasing economic activities, the increase in waste generation per capita has become inevitable. Based on the Waste Analysis and Characterization Study, or WACS, conducted in 2013, each person in Quezon City generates 0.88 kilograms of waste per day, or 2,881 tons of waste per day, wherein 1,600 tons end up at the Payatas Sanitary Landfill. More than half of the city's waste generation is biodegradable, which accounts for 54%, while 20% and 26% are recyclables and residual wastes, respectively. The city government is currently updating the plan and has outlined the following strategies and objectives. The thrust of the plan is on waste reduction, diversion, by encouraging the participation of different sectors of society, especially the barangays, to implement an ecological solid waste management program. Encourage more barangays to establish their own SWM committee and SWM plan. Establish more materials recovery facilities and/or materials recovery system in barangays. Improve the kitchen waste collection program. Improve information, education, and communication campaigns, as well as enforcement strategies. Improve the monitoring system on compliance to the city's environmental policies, programs, and ordinances. Expand the implementation of household toxic or hazardous waste collection and treatment systems. Convert the post-controlled disposal facility into an industrial eco-park. And establish technology-based waste processing facilities and systems such as a centralized composting facility, biodigesters, and a waste-to-energy or WTE facility in the city. To manage the volume of wastes generated on a daily basis, EPWMD is implementing a successful and effective package cleanup system on garbage collection, which, through the years, has made the city's garbage collection service consistently more than 99% efficient. In a package cleanup system, the private sector is given full responsibility to administer and directly carry out the management of solid wastes from various sources and the total environmental upkeep of the assigned service area. The city's Terms of Reference, or TOR, for the solid waste cleaning, collection, and disposal project remains to be one of a kind, as it does not only include the collection of garbage, but also other complementary components which include street sweeping activities, cleaning and clearing operations, as well as information dissemination on proper solid waste management. These components ensure the overall upkeep of the city. Also unique in the city's hauling contract is the inclusion of dedicated collection, for biodegradable wastes and non-biodegradable wastes in compliance with Republic Act 9003 or the Ecological Solid Waste Management Act. The deployment of dedicated trucks for the collection of biodegradable and non-biodegradable wastes has compelled residents to segregate their wastes at the household level. And every Sunday, dedicated collection of bulky wastes such as logs, branches of trees, and other garden wastes are also being conducted upon request of the barangay. Barangays, homeowners associations, and establishments also store kitchen waste separately for collection by an accredited kitchen waste collector to be used as animal feed. Note that this does not entail additional hauling cost on the part of the city. Quezon City is also the first LGU to implement a toxic and hazardous waste collection, treatment, and disposal project, which aims to ensure that busted fluorescent lamps, or BFLs, and spent household batteries are handled properly and separately for proper treatment and stabilization before its final disposal. With permits from DENR, EMD, NCR, busted fluorescent lamps, or BFLs, and spent household batteries are allowed temporary storage in selected barangay materials recovery facilities. Monitoring the activities of the barangay MRFs are EPWMD pollution control officers trained and accredited by DENR. Barangay officials have also undergone orientation on the proper handling of busted fluorescent lamps, or BFLs, and spent household batteries. To date, these figures represent the total volumes of BFLs overall and spent household batteries which have been collected from different MRFs and underwent necessary treatment prior to disposal. The city also implements various waste reduction initiatives through grassroots approaches designed to inculcate a sense of responsibility to all stakeholders for them to properly dispose of their waste. Among them are community-based projects which aim to increase waste diversion at the household level by implementing segregation at source, recycling, and resource recovery. School-based projects which serve as training ground for the young to learn the importance of caring for the environment through waste management practices and observance of rules, regulations, and policies on environmental protection. And finally, institution-based projects whose main thrust is to show moral ascendancy by implementing solid waste management practices within the City Hall complex, as well as providing venues for partnership with the private sector. Concretely, Quezon City is also the lone LGU operating a materials recovery facility within the City Hall compound, which houses a composting area with regular recycling activity being held every last Friday of the month. To encourage citizens to actively participate in solid waste management at the grassroots level, various social marketing and advocacy projects are also launched. The work of the EPWMD does not end in just keeping the city streets clean and implementing waste reduction measures. The EPWMD also makes sure that the city's 4 major river systems and its tributaries are cleared of garbage through the daily conduct of waterways cleanup by its 120 community volunteers known as the Riverways Cleaning Operations Group. The project was piloted back in 2003 and has since become a regular project of the EPWMD as it plays a vital role in the city's flood mitigation program. In compliance to the continuing mandamus to rehabilitate Manila Bay, EPWMD is also actively participating in the implementation of area-based management plans with other national government agencies to improve the condition of the following river systems:
Manatuti, Malabon, Navotas, Tulyahan Tinejeros River System, Pamarisan, Pasig, Marikina, San Juan River System. EPWMD is also known for its unwavering support in the annual celebration of the International Coastal Cleanup Day, the One Day, One Bay project, and the kalinisan ng mga katubigan sa QC, spearheaded by the DENR and the DILG. Another unique component of EPWMD's solid waste management system is its enhanced and multi-sectoral solid waste enforcement program, wherein the city does not only rely on the EPWMD deputized environmental enforcers, but also it has involved and deputized barangay officials and personnel, as well as the Quezon City Police District, to implement ordinances on solid waste management. The city has also improved its Zero Litter campaign to serve as a total cleanup mechanism for the city through various enforcement of ordinances in environment protection as well. For the record, a total of 42 environmental ordinances implemented in Quezon City, some of them landmark legislations. To improve the cleanliness and beautification of the city, barangays have also been enforcing ordinances that mar the cleanliness and beauty of the city. In recognition of its solid waste management program, Quezon City has continuously been receiving various citations and awards from various local and national organizations. Most notable is the National Environmental Compliance, or ECA, Audit Award from the DILG. Quezon City is the first city LGU to receive this award, which is the benchmark to measure compliance of local government units to the 6 key legal provisions of Republic Act No. 9003, or the Ecological Solid Waste Management Act of 2000. These show that the city's 10-year solid waste management program, as approved by the National Solid Waste Management Commission, is on track. In the years to come, Quezon City aims to continue to be at the forefront of solid waste management, setting a model for other cities. Now, the city has laid the foundation and groundwork for an effective solid waste management system. The people plays a pivotal role to make it a success. Every resident, every visitor, every transient worker must do his or her share in the city's upkeep. For the total success of solid waste management depends not just on one sector, not just on one community, not just on one district. It takes one whole city.